there, my name is Taylor Andrews, and I'm a third grade teacher, and I'm going to be introducing you to Spelling City. This is a great app. It does have a 30-day free membership. I actually have one through Huntsville City Schools. So I'm going to walk you through and show you a little bit about the educator side first. And then sign in. Okay. The first page that you will come to is going to be your dashboard. And here's where you can see a lot of information. Overall student activity, which can be modified to show the last 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90, and 120. And this tells you the number of student usage in minutes. And it goes up towards the week ends because that's when our spelling tests are. Over here, it will tell you your student test activity. It shows you who all, or how, the percentage of who's complete and who's incomplete. You can also change that to vocabulary test, spelling test practice, and vocabulary test practice. There are assignment activities. You can also see who has started, if there's anyone in progress, how many students that is, and how many are complete. What's great about this website is it offers you a lot of training videos on how to actually go through and use Spelling City and make sure that you are effective in the classroom with it. Okay, so a little bit first, I'm going to go through each tab and show you grading and records. Here you can see your test scores, test settings, your class reports, student averages. You can print your graded tests if you need to send them home in weekly folders to show parents how the child scored. And you can also see the last 10 tests. You can change your time frame from 70 days all the way up to 120, and you can also customize that. So if you know you had a test on a specific date and you don't want to sift through everything, you could customize your date there. You can also customize or select a different category. These are the variety of games and activities that they can complete. So if you just specifically wanted to look at tests, you could click that. You can also look at specific types of spelling work that you did. As you can see, we worked on silent E syllables. One of those is a test. And this is from last year, but common prefixes. And then you can also just list them by what week you're on, common suffixes, spelling compound words, common suffixes. As you can see, it just goes on and on. You can also group them by student. And if you're just super confused, there's a video here that you can click on every tab, and it will show you exactly how to do everything. I really like this screen because it gives me really quick test scores. So if I'm trying to enter in to my grade book, it'll tell me in alphabetical order or however you prefer, and it'll give me their test grades. Next is grading, or I'm sorry, my students, which I'm not going to click on because that will show you my students. So for privacy reasons, I can't show you that. But I am going to show you my list or my assignments right here. This breaks it up by week for me. So we had a week 6 spelling test that will be this Friday. This is where they go in and practice in preparation of the test. And as you can see, there's their test for last week and so on and so forth. It also shows you, if you click on view list, every word that you have on your list. So if you're, don't remember what specific word you had, you can go back and check that. Shows you progress. As you can see, I've got some friends that need to work a little bit. The date, you can set parameters for that. I start our weekly spelling on Sunday, and it goes through the following Sunday. You can edit your list, you can delete the list, and you can also create a group for specific. I used it last year for teachers so we could share. I really enjoy Spelling City. Okay, next step, list management. You can see more of my lists. And so let's look at week 6. If you want to go in and edit, you can. You can pick different, and again, it'll show you. Oh, what's really great about Spelling City too, if you type in your list of words and you make a mistake, it will tell you in bold red that you have misspelled a word, or if there is not a definition, it will tell you here, and you can insert your own, put in your own part of speech, and you can create a sentence for them. All right, so after you have your list, you hit save and assign. And here's where you get to pick all the fun activities. I like to choose the Sound It Out. Down here is where we get really fun. I always give my class a practice spelling test at the beginning of the week, just so they can see where they are and what really they need to study, what they already know, what they don't know. They like the word searches, word finds, the speedy speller, hang mouse, letterfall. All of these are great, and I try to remember to include vocabulary for English language learners. But it only lets you add up to 10. The next section is, if you click next, you select your students, and then you would add assignment details. That's when you go in and select your dates, your parameters, when your start date is and when your end date. So let me show you what it looks like when you create a new list. So you would go back to list management, select create list, and you enter in your list name. So I'm going to enter for this particular list, and then enter a description. Okay, you can change the visibility. It can be public, or it could be just for your class, or for you, or for teachers. You can go ahead and change that as entered, and you can select grade level. Okay, you can go through and type in your words on this screen. However, it will only let you put in 5. If you have more than 5 words, you select batch entry, and that's when you're able to really type those in quicker. Trying to type and talk at the same time. So there's, a list of words, homework, classwork. Okay, so after you do that, you hit save. And this is where, and see, there you go, classwork, misspelled. This word needs a sentence, a definition, and a part of speech. So you would go in, and you could add it in here. You select noun. The boy completed his class work. And save. And there you go. And then you would save and assign, and again, you would set your parameters for your list. Okay, let me show you what a student view looks like. When they log in, they enter their username, which Spelling City automatically gives them this long number, and you can go in and edit that username, and it gives them an automated password. So they log in, and this is their home page, and it will say you have assignments right here for them, and so they could click, and here is their practice spelling test, and I set it up to where they have to do these first. So they go through.
Get ready for the practice test. Don't peek at your list. Begin.
Digital. Computers read files on a digital camera.
And as you heard, it tells them the word and gives them a sentence. If they need it repeated,
computers read files on a digital camera. Digital.
And there you go, and then they would select
class.
The whole class enjoyed the field trip.
Technology.
Computers and cars are examples of modern technology.
Citizen.
The good citizen obeyed the laws of his city.
Dashboard.
A steering wheel protrudes from the dashboard.
Assignment.
My homework assignment was to read a story.
Homework.
I did my math homework after school.
Computer.
I use my computer to do research online. Check your
They're
words
done?
below. When
They
they
can
all
check-
look right, hit done.
They check their words. If they all look right, they hit done.
You got 8 out of 8 on your first try. That's 100%.
Great work.
And then they can go on to the next activity. Which is a word search. So that's Spelling City. It's a great tool to use in the classroom and as an out-of-class assignment and practice for your spelling tests. I hope you can put it to use. Thank you.